Alright, we should be live now. And sorry about the other live stream, or yeah, if you came back from the other live stream, I I realized that when I came back to work on this again, I realized it wasn't public. So I had it on unlisted, and that was not a smart idea. So it was under unlisted and nobody could see it. There we go. Now people can watch it. That's great. Okay. So so while I was false live streaming anyways, I did just a little bit of work here. I did a little bit of work, but I'm still not done. So this is what I have.
That weird broom will wreck down my kite.
Yeah, I still have a little bit more. And then you see. Did you see what I was working on? No, I didn't. Toffee. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for here, I'm going to go ahead and add in that frame, or this frame right here. So for this frame, I'm going to be adding that in. And then, let's see.
Will wreck down my kite.
Down. Let's put that one in there. So I'm kind of just guessing where this tail would be anyways, just because. Okay, so now I can go ahead and do this one. So right here, I'm going to animate the rest of the tail movement right there. Down on my kite. Okay. I actually don't know who voices Sophie. Sadly. Sadly. Okay. So next, I'm going to put the fur there. So it's kind of going to come down like that. Like that. Down. Okay. I remember the first time he gave me a scene from this. It was her saying, "Isn't it beautiful?" And I believe I have that somewhere. No, that's something else. I have it somewhere. Open, recent, Wild Pink Younger. I believe it's this one. Let's see. This, I believe it didn't. Yeah, this didn't get made or didn't get put in, or I didn't end up animating this. Let me turn Guyus back on. So I had finished this scene right when I sent it out to him. He told me he got someone else to do it. So I did all of this animating of Sophie for nothing. Hold on. Let's see if it works. No, that's not going to work.
Isn't it beautiful?
I think he likes me.
So that was my animation of Sophie right there. So the animation of Sophie right here. So the camera comes in. Just her turning her head and saying, "Isn't it beautiful?" I animated that.
Isn't it beautiful?
I think he likes me.
Yeah, I hate it too. I hate it when hardware comes in. I don't know who animated that kite, but it's pretty cool. I like how it just kind of blinks there. All right. So coming back to, all right, yeah, that's the other scene I worked on, if anybody wants to see that. So that scene is going to get put in because I animated Sophie pulling on that, and then Bogart cleaned up Bogart. For this one, this is a lot harder now, so let me see if that worked. Down. Rank. Okay. Let's see. I believe it's right here. Okay. So it's along here, so I have to add in the blue. So this I can do, I can pretty much do this frame by frame. It's not that complicated, I just have to add this in there. Because that circular part of her head is where the hair is. Hopefully that looks alright. Wreck down. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna start with animating this way. One time we worked really hard on a play, but it got canceled. I'm mad because the reason is why it's, oh yeah, I deleted that. It's okay. I don't have to tell every single comment out loud. Sorry. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not mad, typo. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and animate or put this in, put the tail drawn in here. You know, he's got some really complicated characters, like I said before, but it happens. That's what happens. So now I'm going to, at this stage right here, I'm gonna start kind of to reverse the hair because it's going the other way now. Just on this frame as the in-between. So it kind of looks like that. And then I am going to look around right here, I believe. All right, I think I just finished it. Let's see how it looks.
That weird broom will wreck down my kite.
Perfect. I just finished animating all the fur and the tail, and it looks great.
That weird broom will wreck down my kite. That weird broom will wreck down my kite.
Okay, so looks
That
pretty
weird
good.
broom will wreck down my kite.
The Guyus just pulls out his binoculars. So this scene has already been animated. It just shows Guyus pulling out his binoculars and then looking through them. And, you know, that's what I really like about this cartoon series. It has a lot of squash and stretch in it. And for this, yeah, I am going to have to animate the tail a lot. But using my method of, oh, that's right. I'm going to have to do all the stripes now on her. But that shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let me just go through this whole thing again.
That weird broom will wreck down my kite.
So, there's a cowardly baron that Nanolace is pulling an air raid for. Time to relieve him of duty.
So you can see right there when he says time to relieve him off duty, there's some frames that need to be finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same method that I used for animating when I was animating Sophie. And yeah, so now I'm going to do the stripes on Sophie. So what I'm going to start with, I'm going to get this black, or yeah, so this dark blue, sorry, not black. And starting with this frame, so it has that on this frame. So it has the stripes here. I think I'm going to do this, start with this frame, and then go through there. Hold on, it's loading again. Come on. Okay. So I'm going to go through here, and I'm going to actually zoom in a little bit. And let's see. So I'm going to look through. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Whoa, what's going on? That's not right. I think they it's I think I had this thing turned on, or I did something. Oh wait, there we go. Wrong onion skin. Sorry, I just had the wrong onion skin on. Okay, so so when she says that brute, I think she's saying that brute. So I don't have to be clean with these lines. I just have to make sure that I put them on the right place. So I'm actually gonna start with her nose here. That's the one thing that these characters can get pretty hard to draw at times because of their stripes. But since she's moving around a lot, I don't think people are going to catch this or really care about these stripes moving around. I just hope they look alright though. Nope, don't do that to me. I might have to zoom in just a little bit. So I'm gonna do her face stripes right now. So you can see how they're kind of all over the place, but that's a good thing. These lines are not going to be on her final character. If you look in this scene, the lines here, let me zoom in. The lines actually, or the stripes on her face don't have any outlines on her at all. So, in this scene, or not that scene, this scene it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go ahead and deal with that. Besides, the stripes are kind of right by her eye here, and it's not going to be that bad, or not going to be that big of a deal to fix. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and in between these frames. I know they're lines, so I'm definitely gonna. Let's see. So if her face is right here. Gonna have to squeeze in the lines there. Oh, well, yeah, no, it's all right. Okay. I really don't want these lines to shrink. Come on. You want to make sure that your drawings look as accurate as possible when they're moving by and stuff. I haven't really gotten to the stage of making sure of consistency and keeping consistency there. I don't know. I'm still learning about that, so just bear with me. And of course, you got all these lines to delete, so that's going to be a challenge. But I'm not going to go through the deleting process. I'm just going to be drawing the stripes here. I think she's saying a brute. That wing brute. Okay, so right. Let's put them right around here. I think what he needs to do is the creator of Guyus the Raptor, I don't know his name. What I think he needs to do is he needs to show little tutorial sheets or something of how to draw the characters and what way he wants us to draw the characters in, because I'm just kind of drawing these stripes based on really what I know about stripes and what I know about how these character stripes should be drawn. But okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know what kind of tablet he uses. I probably don't use the tablet that he uses. I am aiming to get a new tablet though, which is one reason why probably you don't see me uploading as many videos as usual is because first of all I'm working, and second of all, um, what's the second of all? I'm saving up, or I'm saving up to get the tablet because this Wacom is starting to break on me, and if this Wacom breaks during the live stream, then there's nothing I can really do about that. Or not breaks, but just runs out of battery life because I'm not using the cable because the cable's really hard to put back together or to get the thing to charge. But anyways, let's see. Is that way brute? I don't know. He told me that this was going to come out. He was aiming for this year, probably by the end of this year, by the time this was going to be released. But I don't know. This is kind of like a sneak peek for you guys of the work that he sent me, not the entire thing. He hasn't shown me what all the work he's done. Like the first time I saw all the other animation for Guyus the Raptor, the first time I saw that was when the whole thing came out. But when the whole darn animated episode was released, that's when I got to see the whole thing. But you know, I think it's really interesting how. Okay, hold on a sec. And there's only one poor person watching. Okay, hold on. So yeah, the rest of the stream, I don't know if it's gonna be the rest of the stream, but it's definitely. I'm definitely trying to make sure that I can get this all done for him as soon as possible, because I do not want to have to be stuck with this for I don't know, the longest time. I remember when I kind of, oh yay, Toffee's still here. And I was here for the longest time. I was animating the sequence in the Playground Bully. If you guys haven't seen the Playground Bully, I recommend you looking up. It's called Guyus and Playground Bully, and you should definitely look that up if you want to see the first adventures of Guyus the Raptor. But if you definitely should definitely so yeah, someone's knocking my door right now wanting to end the stream, but I'm what I told them when I'm during a stream that I don't take requests, or I'm not available at the moment. So that's the thing. So they're gonna have to deal with that. They're gonna have to wait for me to be done with the stream. Or I could end the stream right now, but I know a couple of you are still watching. I have been seeing a third person just come here and there, but they're not interested. I know. I'm still trying to make my channel work. Once I get my new tablet, when I get a new tablet, then I'll be able to easily post more and make more videos. So you can see now. Okay, let's see. A lot of these frames are getting rough again, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I do it properly again. I don't know. I don't know if I could finish all of the animation in a rough period of time. Okay, let's try here, I guess. I'm just kind of choosing which frames to put these stripes at, because I want to make sure that I get the stripes on properly, or to make sure they don't lose consistency or stuff. But I think that might happen because of the way that she's moving. Okay, so first of all, I have to lower the onion skin for this so I can get the rest in there. I don't know if it's that one. There we go. So right here, the stripes are gonna kind of, I don't think people are really gonna notice the shifting, the changes on these stripes, because she's really moving around. I would be more concerned if the stripes are, I want to make sure the stripes are moving appropriately, like here. You know, here it's kind of, it's a little bit etchy. See, it's just a little bit etchy there, but that was because I did something wrong. But you barely notice it because she's moving. With this one, she's, not that one. This one, she is moving all over the place, so I don't think people are going to notice. So for this one, she's a little bit stretched out right here. So I'm going to go ahead and make the stripes a little bit stretched out, just to keep with the consistency of the animation. I don't know, she's just, it seems like a lot of these times her eyes are really big, or her eye, it's just showing one eye right now. And I'm really struggling to make sure that the lines are not so far, or they're not so scrunched up that it doesn't look right. I want to make sure these lines still stay consistent. So right here, I'm gonna kind of mimic just a little bit over here the lines that I got right here. Nope, no. Okay. So you could totally see the lines there. So anyways, while I do this, anybody, or I know that Toffee and Dare are in the stream right now. And I want to know if anybody else is here, or if anybody has questions about the consistency in squash and stretch, or any of the stuff I've talked about. Let's see. If not, it's fine. I will just keep working. All right. Oh my gosh, wow. I have not seen you in ages. Tiny Goat Girl, 57. How's your channel going? I saw you did a few animations recently, or I don't know if I was recently, but I remember you doing some animations. But hey, it's nice to see you. I don't have any questions at the moment, but I'll ask if I do. Okay. All right, I'm all open, Dare. I just hope I can grow my channel so much that I can easily just have people ask me questions all the time. I don't know. Maybe that's not the best idea to think of, because when that comes, people are going to be all over the place on the chat, and they're going to be like, hey, I love your channel, what's this, with that, with this, and that, and then I'm like, oh, which one do I answer? So you guys are lucky if you're here now, because you can ask anything, or you can talk to me about anything, and I'll respond. Because usually YouTube channels don't do that, or they don't respond to their comments. How many frames do you use for 1 second of animation? All right, first question, awesome. For me, I use 24 frames a second, which is the movie standard. But for this animation, he's using 50 frames a second, which is surprising to me. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm sorry, did I miss a comment? I probably did. Let go. Okay.
That weird broom will wreck down my kite.
Okay, so the stripes.
That weird broom will wreck down my kite.
Hey, bro. I use 20 for my animations usually, but is it harder to do 24? The more I think 24 is the right way to go because I think it's very I feel like adding that real, but 24 frames looks the realest. Hold on a sec. I need to see the comments. Where are the comments? Dang it. Comments just there for a second. Enable flash. Yeah, okay. Let me go back. Not Rambrew. Okay, let's do the stripes here. Actually, I'm probably gonna do this one because she's really pushed out right here, or she's got a lot of squash in her body, or stretch. Sorry, not squash, stretch. There's a difference between squash and stretch. Okay, so that goes there. And hold on. Not like that. Has anybody seen the new Lion King? I'm just asking because a couple days ago I actually went out to see it. It's not bad, but it's not great either. I just have mixed feelings about it, honestly. Just curious, have you ever done hand-drawn animation? I have done hand-drawn animation, but it's a very different process. Well, I don't know. With hand-drawn animation, you have to know something about flipping the paper. There's a certain method you do when you're flipping the paper around, and all that stuff. You know. But the thing is, with the process with hand-drawn animation, I am kind of doing a hand-drawn animation here because I'm using my hand to draw this. I'm not using paper though, so good thing for the trees. I actually want to animate a tree or do something with a tree character in the future. I think that would be cool. Just to help out our environment or something. Okay, this is a little bit fuzzy here. Save the trees, yes. I'm all with you. I mean, they're replanting trees all the time. I only use paper when I'm sketching, when I'm designing stuff. Yeah, I'll use my computer every so often. Man, there's got to be an easier way to do these lines. Well, I bet there is. I mean, when you're actually drawing the animation properly, the guy who makes or who created Guyus the Raptor and the series, there are some things that he doesn't entirely know about animation, or his techniques in doing it are not, in my opinion, are not the way Disney animators do it. But that's all right. You know, we all have our own ways of animating. So for this, yeah, it's going to be a lot easier for me to do the stripes on the tail and the back. I'm doing the ones in the face first because I want to make sure that I got that there. Alright, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I just get the hard stuff done first and then go on and do the easy stuff. Because you don't want to do the easy stuff. You're like, oh, great, I'm done. And then, oh, crap, got to do that. You know, nobody likes that feeling.
The broom will wreck down my kite.
Dang it.
The weird broom will wreck down.
down. Okay. I think when you see these stripes in their final animation, they're kind of gonna jitter around a bit, or I don't know. He's probably gonna clean them up, or he's probably gonna do something to make them look cleaner. But I don't know.
Down my cup.
I mean, I'm almost done here. So I'm gonna kind of stretch them out here. So I'm drawing the stripes in the fashion of where the stripes are, or how they're laid out on the screen. So this one, I'm gonna stretch them out even more because of her face being stretched out more. And yeah, there are lines all over the place, but the thing is, since I'm using blue lines on the stripes, not only because he puts blue stripes there, but when you just select the blue stripes and delete, they'll all delete, which is very good when you're using Flash. Very, very good. Okay, we got an in-between here. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to animate about right here. Hold on a sec. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna have to deal with that then. So I don't know what these characters are, or I don't know. Hold on a sec. After I get all these stripes done, I think I'm gonna wrap up the live stream, but because I got a lot to do. So right here, the stripes are really out. Right about there. I think what this episode is about, I think what's happening is that Bogart is well, the antagonist of the series is a bulldog named Bogart, and he's always giving them trouble because of all their. Do you know that Maxwell actually got that scar in his eye from a bully? I think he was saying something about that. So Dare Dog has this her own OC character that she created. I actually plan on drawing him. He's this 7-foot tall cat. Or 9-foot tall cat, and I don't know, she did some fan art of him. You know, he's this really sweet, lovable guy. He's just kind of hugging Buddy, but Buddy's like suffering, like, oh crap. And I love that. I was really grateful for that. Oh, he's a dog. I'm sorry. Kind of looked like a cat when I first saw him. Well, then it's kind of like American Tail. If you know what I mean. If anybody knows, has ever seen American Tail, ever heard of American Tail, the character Tiger in the second movie, this dog teaches him how to be a dog. So I thought it was pretty fun. Man, I haven't seen American Tail in a long time. When I was a kid, I thought it was really creepy. But honestly, it's a great movie. It's Don Bluth. What do you expect? American Tail, yes, Maxwell squeezes Buddy almost to death. Almost to death, not to death. I don't want Buddy dying. Especially since cartoons live forever. Cartoons live forever. I was actually telling my brother that the other day. It was just like, hey, Joseph, isn't it true that cartoons live forever? And just like, well, not if the series ends with them dying. I'm just like, yeah, I know, but a cartoon character can live forever. I mean, look at Mickey Mouse. He's 90. He's still alive. Okay. Right here. Okay, this is the last stripes, or on the face. It's not, doesn't mean the end of the live stream. Just means that just the face stripes are done, so I can just do the tail stripes. So yes, Tiny Goat Girl, you do know what American Tail is. That's great. All right. All right. I think I did it. So this is the full animation of just Sophie. Not the entire animation, but the stripes are on her and the tail and all the fur.
That weird broom wrecked down my kite.
So yeah, that is awesome. I'm so glad I got that done.
That weird broom wrecked down my kite.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and look through the tail. So first frame here, I'm gonna go ahead and start with like that, just those two. Put a sliver of it there. Toons can live forever. They live forever and stay at the age that they still are in their universes, or their age is unknown. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be what is it? It's 2D characters. You know, look at the characters on Sesame Street. Big Bird is still 6. He's like, how old? I think, yeah, someone was telling a joke about that when 60 Minutes was interviewing Sesame Street characters. Elmo was just kind of like messing with him, saying, "What, you calling Elmo old? Like, you're calling him old?" I was like, no, I'm not calling you guys old. But they are old. That's the thing. That's the joke. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think there's 4. And then, oh great, I gotta do her back too. Yeah, I gotta do her back. So I'll just do that. And it's not that hard, or it's not as hard as you might think, because it's the hard part doesn't come until like sorry, it doesn't come until I start deleting stuff and making that all look good. Okay, let's see. I believe she has 3 stripes. Hold on. That doesn't look good. Come on. This is what I mean. This thing's starting to fail me. Well, not yet. You know what? I think I'll just... Okay. New too much. Like how SpongeBob in the birthday blowout special, there was part of the way then SpongeBob was asked how old he was about the... Oh, yeah. The cartoon specials do that all the time. Have you guys heard that Amazing World of Gumball ended? That was one of my favorite shows, honestly, growing up. I was like, it was like the best. Richard was my favorite. Yeah, sadly, I love it. You know, I actually found the pitch for Gumball. If you guys know what a pitch is, a cartoon pitch is when a set of creators go to a company and they go to them and they ask them about an idea. They pitch an idea to them. And that idea for Gumball So the idea for Gumball was that I saw the pitch and it was, I believe it shows Gumball as a cartoon form, but Darwin was CGI. So Darwin is a CG character. And hold on a sec. Okay, that should go there. I'm just gonna kind of push it here on some of these scenes. Yeah, so the original pitch for Gumball was them trying to escape school, and then all this commotion happens, or all this stuff happens, and they try to get out, and then, you know, they don't. I mean, it worked back then. Sorry if I'm not talking so much. I'm really trying to focus here and make sure I get these stripes right. Man. I like Gumball. Yeah, I like him too. Or the show. Do you remember the episode in the show where I believe it was like a prequel or something, or it was like a flashback episode of Gumball when he was like 4, I believe. And this was after Darwin. This was when Anais was born. And she was like, they were trying to rush her to the hospital. But then she like had her on the way while they were, I don't know, it didn't show anything, but they had her on the way. And then next thing you know, she's in the back seat or something. I'm like, okay, that was interesting. Let's see. Right here, it needs those. There! Okay, I think I just got it. Here we go.
That weird broom wrecked down my kite.
Perfect! If anybody's wondering what Bogart's doing, well, let me just zoom up real quick. Sauce. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's got like a remote control of some sort, I think.
So, oh, there's a...
And this is what I have to do. I gotta do that. I gotta do, but at least I can say that I got...
That weird broom wrecked down my kite.
I don't know what Bogart is trying to do. I think he has some kind of robot or fan or something that's blowing Sophie's kite around.
Down my kite.
I think that's what he's doing. Then Guyus pulls out his binoculars, and then, you know, Bogart's just on the remote control. He's like, "That's so."
So, there's a Carly Brown that Nanolace is pulling an air raid for.
I'm designing a shirt for my Redbubble store right now. Redbubble store. Is that something you can do, or is that? I mean, I have a Teespring store. I don't think anybody goes there though. But
Oh, that's a Carly Brown that Nanolace is pulling an air raid for.
yeah, so that was the whole animation
That
for.
weird broom wrecked down my kite. That weird broom wrecked down my kite. Weird broom wrecked down my kite.
I got some good shirts. I mean, they're not the best shirts in the world, but I got some good shirts. I have a group shirt. I need to upload a shirt with the logo on it. That's what I definitely need to do, but I'm not gonna do that until I get my proper gear going. Redbubble is basically you can put your art as a print on merch. Yeah, I use a site like that, but it's Teespring.
That weird broom wrecked down my kite.
I love the eyebrow or the eyes on that. I really do. It's so fun.
That weird broom wrecked down my kite.
All right, so I think that's it. If you guys want to ask something right now, go ahead, be my guest. But I'm going to be wrapping up this stream right now because I got to do all of this. I don't think you guys want to stick around when I'm doing this. I just wanted to do the animation or to drawing all the secondary action.
So, there's a cowardly baron that Nanoace is pulling an air raid for. Time to relieve him of duty.
All right, see you guys. It was fun talking. Yep, it's fun talking to you there. All right, I'm gonna be ending the stream now, so talk to you guys later. Hope you had fun. Hope you learned something. But I'm gonna get the rest of this animation done. Oh, do you want to talk for a bit, Tiny Go Girl? I mean, oh, okay, all right. You said something about that. Okay, I'm gonna end this stream then. All right, you guys, see you later. I'll upload, or I'll have another, if you want, I'll have another stream with me, animating the rest of this. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and work on Sophie and get her all cleaned up, and then get Guyus cleaned up, and then work on Guyus a bit. Anyways, see you guys. Bye.